among the winners of 8 straight, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Gets into space at the 50. They drag him down after a big game. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
First and 10 now for the offense. We'll try to run it with the option. They're going to run it. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Hilton.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Ramp down the middle. It's Durham. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. The defense backed up against their own end zone. First and goal, handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, LSU. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. The game goes back to 1895, Kirk, but as you know, it's begun to pick up intensity, this rivalry, because they are always in each other's way in the SEC.
Yeah, this rivalry doesn't necessarily have the history, even though it does go back to 1895. But you're right. Things seem to change when the SEC split East and West. It became a battle about who would represent the West, the winner typically between Alabama and LSU. It seems like every year from that point on, it's a game we all point to before the season even starts.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Handoff in a single back formation. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He's running out of time here. Fires it on the move. He's got it with room to run. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to throw. It's Russell. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. And is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. First down. Looking to throw the football. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. You just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams can always count.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Off the play fake on first down. Close to the tight end. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Now, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense trying to move in the scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back. It's Russell. Defense is coming after him. Oh, what a grab! They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
On the ground, it's Young. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a had up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Now it's second down here. Looking for a man. Catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, you put so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Now they're running on the toss. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times we rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Looking downfield. It's Nussmeier. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Ball carrier tackled there. Third down play. Looking for a fresh set of downs. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he will be stuffed for no gain. They bring the punter onto the field now. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Young. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Scanning the field. It's Russell. The pocket breaking down. Receiver makes the grab. defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Alabama needing this 4th down conversion. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And here comes the punter onto the field. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. It's Durham. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker...
Oh, that one's picked off. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Buying time now, rolling to his left. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back. It's Russell. Bringing pressure. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
He missed it. Off target that time. And with the miss, we remain tied.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. What poor kicker.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Important 2nd down play coming up. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a 1st down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there. Wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Man, this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
He lets it go on the move. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
The shotgun running play call.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Dropping back, it's Russell. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Quarterback still with the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Grab behind the line. It's Young. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. After missing a field goal on their last drive, they got to produce something here on 3rd down to even get into field goal range. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Send the back in motion. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown. See if they can convert the point after. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Nussmeier. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He's hit as he throws it. That is broken up and incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Durham. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw yet again. Short connection to the tight end here. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
But that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Here we go, 3rd and short in the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the first down.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To the air. It's Russell. Looking deep down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
This will likely be the last play of the half. And it's a direct snap. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. He's at the 50. Across the 40. The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown. Tie. A huge defensive score. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Play action fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Hale. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle, it's Brown. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. Who's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab near the sticks. It's Durham. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He's looking to throw. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Getting set. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now. Punt team ready to boot it away. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Across the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
And looking to throw now on first down. Here's another interception. Losing track. Not much on the return, but they set up the offense at the 35.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Turns it loose downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 15-yard line.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Russell. There's a screen pass to the running back. Clean toward the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. And the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Movement here from the tight end. It's a keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 2. It's now 3rd and goal.
And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And he will score. Touchdown, Alabama. And they'll set up for the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop and hold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground. It's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Back in motion now. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. It's an out route. The catch made. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit. Wasn't able to complete this pass.
They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Alabama.
Second down play coming up. Toss play to the outside. Breaks free. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. To throw, it's Russell. Running out of time in the pocket. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Nice throw, caught for a completion. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, it looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So that nice scoring play will be negated by the penalty. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a wide receiver screen. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown! Crimson Tide! This is an ominous sign for LSU. The Crimson Tide beginning to really roll now, Kirk, and pull away here.
Chris, we thought this would be a highly contested game with both these teams typically at the top of the SEC standings, but give Alabama a lot of credit. Everything going their way today.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes it for Alabama 35, LSU 7.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, not a whole lot of options there for the quarterback. Ends up trying to pitch it out. Gets some yards, but not enough for the first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. To the air. It's Nussmeier. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
back onto the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
You know, this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Same tailback, another carry. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down mark.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Chewing clock with the running game. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. To throw, it's Nussmeier. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's second down here. They'll ride the back again here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Hey, I really like the idea on third down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on third down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. A misfire there, but this has been a thoroughly dominating performance.
38.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. And it's caught across the middle. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Now, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And the offense will just take a knee. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And it's a kneel down. With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and